Koning with a reach over Naitanui. Hoff lost it. Hewitt gathered. Just missed Cottrell. Ryan went in strong. Cottrell kept his head over the footy to Plowman. Tumbling ball in. Curnow was there. Great spoil away it was by Edwards. Carlton still a chance. Fisher taken high. He went in low to win the footy. The big key forward working back defensively and winning the free kick.
That is so important because Liam Ryan was out inside 50 all by himself. Incredible chase from your key forward.
West Coast were away. And now it's the Blues who can counter-attack as it's sent into Curnow. Young slipped over. A fair bit of rain about the last couple of days. Kelly trying to get it to Ryan. Walsh in there. Naitanui busting through. Waterman, he heard a voice, but
good skill execution.
Well, not going the drop punt as we expect from Harry Mackay around the corner and works it back nicely. Mackay and Curnow, the 1-2 punch. Blues end up quite well down the ground, so Jones tries to create some run. He just drops the football, holding the ball. The counter-attack on from Carlton. Curnow changed his mind, had time to regather, and still hit it pinpoint to Durden. Too easy for Carlton.
Nunes, Silvani, Doherty, back they come inside 50. Curnow got a great set of hands.
Here's Kelly. Quiet first quarter after a massive game last week. Last week, Tim Kelly with the 40 disposals. And here's Darling. And it's going to be 52, so a chance for the Eagles to hit the scoreboard now. And giving away the 50. And Jack Darling on the approach. And he sends it through. And West Coast finally had their first goal. Mackay wrestling with Barris down in the goal square. Silvani will just hit it high in a hoping for some of those tall targets. The Eagles collide and a comedy of errors from the Eagles defence, and Harry Mackay won't kick an easier one than that.
Hammers it towards half forward. Gaff, after it bounced off the head of Petruccelli. Hits a pretty good spot with that kick. Off hands, huge opportunity. 5! Back in, back amongst the goals.
Again, lots of numbers around this stoppage. As Williams won it down to Kelly, trying to take them on. Waterman, he had the head down and is taken high. Probably similar to the one we saw from Fisher in the first quarter.
This is against the run. West Coast have kicked the last 2 goals of this game to edge their way back into it, and that is a delight off the boot. That's a work of art from Charlie Curnow.
Building a little better. Out towards Ryan, who had to wait for it. Coming across to spoil was Newman. Maybe took the arms, but now he's got some problems. And West Coast get the free kick. Strong tackle from Redden. And he'll go in short to Kennedy. He's nearing in on 700 goals for the West Coast Eagles. He's already hit it in his career. Of course, started with the Blues. A long time ago now, he works that back to perfection. Goal number 699 in West Coast Eagles colours for Josh Kennedy.
So really try and work him over.
Koning did well. Rioli pinched it away. Quickly on the boot, wants the carry. The Shepherd on the line. Rioli produces some magic from the stoppage. Hoff to Foley, who's had an impact in this quarter. Sends it long inside 50. Waterman. Steadies instead into the pocket. Curnow's there. Edwards wants the boundary line. Did he disguise it enough? No.
Yeah, no. He tried as much as he possibly could, but
a high degree of difficulty for Curnow, but he whips it back perfectly. They've missed some easy ones. They can kick the tough ones. It's turnover central at the moment as West Coast crash through the middle. True trying to take them on. Nunes had him. Still got to kick away. Jones beelines it, wins it, kicks it short. Kennedy! Gets it back to Cottrell now. Nunes. He can load up. He sends it back inside 50. Curnow! Too big and strong in that pack. And Clark's a big contested mark. He'll send it inside 50. Mackay work back inside 50 and marks the footy. Cripps attacks it. Rioli didn't go for it in the end. Cripps goes back in to get it out to Walsh. He'll just send it high and strong. Curnow, there's a lot of wrestling going on. There'll be a free kick to the Blues. Kennedy has worked off it. Gaff in there. Clark, who was subbed into the game. Doherty. Now to O'Brien. A high ball. Lobs in the 50. Cottrell just judged it the better. Blues controlling the footy in this final quarter. As Motlop to Doherty. He wobbles one in, but he finds the target. And it's Paddy Cripps. It's an impressive start to the match. That's where all the damage was done. This ball goes in. Huge pack up. Durden waiting at the back. Duggan trying to protect it. Honey flicked it across. Walsh on the boot. And they add another. Cottrell right on the final siren to add the exclamation mark to a big win for Carlton. The Blues beat West Coast for the first time in 8 years.